So I couldn't find my music for background music. So for the starting soon, instead of just having it on the starting soon screen with absolutely no audio, I'm just gonna talk and stuff. Oh, you know, here's something I can do. I can look at questions on whatever that Q&A thing that should be in my link tree is. I can look through there at the tells. And I'm gonna bypass all the relationship questions, because that's what I always do when I look through them. I just ignore them, because I'm not the person you go to for that sort of question. And this is like a more general thing. But most of the time, I'm not the person to go to, so. Oh, thoughts on people who talk behind others' backs. You know, personally, I have talked about people behind their back. But I think as long as you don't, as long as you're like more so just telling people the thing and you're not trying to get them to like side with you and hate or love a person because of something that you're saying behind their back, then I think it's okay. Best friend you will never forget. I don't know if I've had a best friend per se, but like there's people who I've considered close friends and who I still do. And oh, here, I got, and how can I say this? Because I've got to think very carefully. Because of course none of my friends have been on streams. So there's not like a name that I can point to or and a person. Like all the characters who come up in like the little lore extras that aren't lore, but like the characters are, they're canon characters and the story is not a canon thing to my lore. Like those little extras, the characters in them are based off of people who I know. And most of them are people who I was like really close to, so it's mostly a lot of friends. So I don't really forget very many of my friends. So like a lot of that's based off of that. What are you thinking about right now? I'm thinking about a lot of things like all the time. So currently, since this is stream, one of big things that I think about during streams is making sure that whatever I'm about to say, I can actually say on stream. That's one thing that I think a lot on stream. Just if I can say the thing that I'm gonna say or not. Okay. It's been like 5 minutes, I think, right? Yeah, I'm gonna start playing the game now. Okay. I messed with audio levels, and I got up the game, and that is all that I've done with it. Why can't I ever fall asleep on time? Oh. Yeah, I can never fall asleep right when I want to either. I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. Mom's gonna kill me. Oh. Hank's hands got very cold all of a sudden. His forehead felt heavy with a crushing pressure. A dark figure with glowing eyes stared from far away. Oh, I have to turn down the game audio. A dark figure with glowing eyes stared from far away. Oh. Weathered stones and dry wood surrounded it. Suddenly, a blinding jolt of lightning illuminated the sky. Thunder cracked. A shriek pierced through the air. What did I just do? Is my mic... Well, my mic's still working. Wonder what I did. A shriek pierced through the air. There was no one there. Everything felt dark and silent again except for the rain. Forget I said anything. Sleep is overrated. Hello? I can't move. Do not what? Don't what? See? Because that's already happening. Move? Don't move? Oh, I can't do that either. Yeah, I can't do it, so... WASD to move around. Well, that's convenient. Fine. You mean like an introspection thing? I feel like I mispronounced that. Bed. Okay. Find bed, sleep. Yeah, sure, I'll just take a nap in the deathbed. E to interact. Okay. E. Don't. Oh, you're not great at making your mind up. Yeah, it's really not. Wake. Don't wake up? Oh, creepy eyes. Oh, that's it. No more dumplings before bed. For the third time, Hank. Oh. Uh-oh, better see what's up. Yep. Down here? Oh. Hello. I'm up. Well, you have a bag of bones. Good to see hibernation hasn't kicked in yet. You can't call it that every time I get a little extra sleep. Besides what? I had a hard time sleeping. Too many thoughts. Well, that runs in the family. Have you tried thinking less? Gee, thanks, Mom. No, where is Annie? Oh, in her room with Will, probably. I should go wake him up. Alright, honey. Good. Kiddo. Morning. Ow. Oh. That's not very good morning of you. There's nothing good about being up this early. I don't smell any reason to be up yet. What do you mean? I could smell him a mile away. Delightful, both of you. What's on the docket today, boss? Digging a new hole next to the other holes. Actually, Mom said she might let us cross the creek today and check under the bushes for mushrooms. What did I tell you? I live for the hunt. How come we never get to do fun stuff anymore? Like a good old visit to the dumpster? We're not allowed past the fence anymore. Besides, there hasn't been any new garbage in months. Well, we won't find any garbage or shroomies in here. Let's go already. You're on his side now? It's morning, we're up. Let's go do stuff. They warned me betrayal never comes from your enemies. Well, yeah. You have to trust someone for them to betray you. Hank, kids, over here. Get your digging claws ready. Oh, coming. I wish I got to read all of that. And over here. Hey, Ma. Morning, kids. Morning, Miss M. Ma'am. Did you sleep all right? As good as ever. Good enough. Whatever that means. Good. Today is a very special day. I need you to go on the hunt. Alright, point me to the hole. To black moss. What? What? I know I said no going past the fence, but you've all been so good, and I need your help. The bush around the tombstone is getting a little thick, and the flowers aren't in bloom anymore. So you'll need to find me a bunch of alligator weed. I can't believe we get to leave this stinking place. I mean, adventure. Adventure. Anyway, Hank, you're in charge of this operation. Here, this is what I'm looking for. In fact, take the whole notebook so you don't forget. Oh. But don't lose it again. I won't. He will. He will. Alright, you three. And remember, you're getting that bundle and straight back. Not one step further than the swamp. Yes, ma'am. I thought that this was running like a bed and breakfast. Now, what way do I go now? Okay, I see. Okay, so the arrow. Oh, and there's an arrow down here. I didn't notice that there was an arrow actually on the screen. The three friends found themselves further than they'd ever gone before. Past the soothing meadows and the quiet streams of the thicket. Margaret wouldn't know, but this was not exactly their first adventure. And I feel like I also didn't say that right. Brave but clumsy. Will, the poor Will. Grumpy on the outside, but surprisingly, even more so on the inside. And Hank the brown bear. Cheerful and curious, but maybe a little concerned about the promise he made back home. No, Mom, I'm definitely not gonna wander too far in an adventurous fashion. I promise. Oh yeah, that was a bad promise to make. Alright, gang. Spread out. Okay. Ooh. Huh? What in the what? Exactly what I'm thinking. I heard it too. We'd better go. But we haven't found the thing for your mom yet. I'm with Hank. Let's see where that sound came from. That's not what I meant. We're going back. You know what? I bet it's a brand new garbage truck. Don't care. Mom said straight back. Let's go. She also said to get some gator weed. We haven't found any yet. Maybe there's some in the truck. No, come back. Oh no. Okay, I don't want to see that anymore. Uh-oh. I hope I snip it. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. Okay. Ooh. The strange shark had a shiny, bouncy exterior and wore cool sunglasses. A little gray speaker box was strapped to its neck, blurring out nonsense. It reminded Hank of Will's TV. Next to it, a little car had a big advert for something called Pawn Voyage. Nothing weird about it at all. Hello? Be part of the next exciting experience in so too many E's. Too many E's. Be part of the next exciting experience, inciting, escape, electrifying enterprise. Okay, exciting experience, inciting escape. Electrifying. I'm not understanding what they mean at all by that. Exciting experience that incites escape. and it's an electrifying enterprise. I think that's what it means. But it is so confusing. Is someone in there? You there, fine gentleman in the orange coat. I am pretty gentle. How would you like to own the next minor share in the next major maneuver? I think that's the word. Well, I'm not into anything major, but I do like sharing. And I must reiterate, the share is very minor. Okay. What do we get to share again? Very, very minor. How exactly are you talking? Pawn Voyage is a multinational, multi-layered, multi-year friend corporation. What the? Yep, this is a little weird. Offering secured tourist adjacent goods and services in exchange for valuable personal collateral? You lost me too. Lost me a long time ago. Don't think he ever had me to begin with. Just bring in your old, useless, priceless family jewelry or expensive heirloom of choice, and we'll give you a 1 to 3 day all-inclusive voucher for the vacation of a lifetime. Sorry, buddy, I don't have anything expensive or a heirloom. Pawn Voyage is also on the lookout for brand new ventures and locations. Why does he keep saying it like that? For its millions of customers all around the valley. We will take any location or premises, no matter how run down or decrepit, to offer our very human patrons the holidays they deserve. Wait, for humans to live here? I don't think anyone wants to live here. They're just tourists. I've seen this before. The humans wander around here. Shark Boy tells them. Then they stare at the trees and try to forget whatever they're running from. I read it in a magazine. Humans are whack. If you or a friend of a friend would like to offer your home or house to become a Pawn Voyage premium premises by restoring, repairing, redecorating, and bringing it up to a minimum standard, which frankly no one enforces, and drastically, barely, alter your monthly income, simply press the green button under my gullet and a representative will get in touch. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what he just said. I've got very little clue what he just said too. If I heard that shark right, I'm pretty sure it wants to give us money. Human grade, primo quality, shiny money. All I heard was that humans are coming back. Well, the money has to get here somehow. Humans? I've barely seen one in months. And that's more than enough. Hello? Don't you see what this means? With your oddly alarming strength, my foolproof understanding of all things, apparently the shark never had you to begin with, so I don't think you did understand it very well. And spoil sport's cheerful attitude. I am cheerful. I just don't care for him, that's all. We stand to make a boatload of cash. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you just said. Human, back, money, give, good. I'm gonna be honest. It's anything other than good. Look, just go tell the shark we're in. We'll just use any broken down shed. They're all abandoned anyway. Press the green button. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. Do I? Okay, I can do it like that. Press the green button. Congratulations, you have been automatically entered into a standard, legally binding agreement. By using your fingerprint identification data from the local police department. Welcome to the family. Error, unknown pattern. Name suits you. You are now contractually obligated to provide your premium property details within the next 3 business days. Simply press the green button under my gullet when the premises are ready to accept our first guest. Alright, who knows anything about human houses? Well, I used to look at the pictures of the houses in the magazines we found. Could the humans maybe just live under a bus? No, I don't think that cuts it. They're fragile and get scared easily. This sounds familiar. I think I know a thing or two about making a place cozy. And I do not get scared that easily. Yeah, but I think we need help too. We should go find Tony. I really don't think we should bother him. He won't mind. Besides, I think he'll enjoy the company. I don't even know where he is these days. I doubt he ever left Sawdust. Go see if you can sniff him out, and tell him we need his master woodwork skills. That'll get him going. Okay, what way do I go? Oh, I go this way. Oh, it's probably covered by this. By God, a bear. It's just me, sir, Hank from the thicket. Oh goodness, you can talk? I'm just yanking your tail, boy. How's your mother? She's great. Listen, I wanted to ask if you could help us. We've got a... Help? Why didn't you say so? What do you need, a stack of birch? Well, actually, my friends and I were wondering. An oak spoon? Oh, I think Margaret would love that. Has anyone taught you how to saw yet? No, there's this shark in Timber Crossing. Oh, a redwood plaque for your fish? He said he's bringing humans to the valley. Oh, well, we haven't seen those in a while, have we? What could I possibly have to do with that? How much do you know about building things? For humans, I mean. Well, as you of course know, everything people make is perfect. When I took over the mill here, I found all these papers and schematics. It felt like stumbling upon artifacts. Never thought wood could take so many shapes. Look here. Elaborate contours, knotty frames, perfect angles. Clearly, only an incredible being could come up with all of this. Whoa. Can you make all that? Oh, anyone can. It's quite simple once you figure out how to read these things. Would you like me to teach you? Yes. Well, I was hoping you could help us fix up this old shack in Timber Crossing. Oh, how wonderful. We'll need my back saw and mallet, a ladder. Oh, and a couple stacks of pine. Fetch those for me, will you? The bright yellow ones. They're all yellow. Okay, I don't want this tutorial stuff. I hope that gets rid of it. Just gonna collect as much of this stuff as I can. So hopefully I don't have to collect more anytime soon. So did you find all the wood? Yep, got it right here. Grand, perfect, you're doing such a good job. Thanks, I just picked it off the ground. Amazing. Now I'm headed to Timber Crossing, I'll see you there. Yes, all of that is wonderful. And we're gonna use this old shed. Haven't seen a human claim it in years. Oh yes, this will do nicely. Look who decided to finally show up. As I was telling your friend here, the wood you brought ought to be enough. I'll get started on this. First you'll have to clean up the shed of all the garbage. I think I can do that. Did you clean up the shed? Yep. Great. Now we'll have to use this old workbench. The what? Well, you can't hammer a nail in thin air. You need someplace to work. The table next to the tree, Hank. Grab some wood and put it back together while I tidy up the place. Is this what? A bus station. Okay. Not that. Oh, it's over here. Confirm. Did you get that workbench fixed? Like brand spanking new. That's good. It's good. Enough. Thanks? Excuse me. You have plenty of time to get better. Now humans got over the cold stone floors and itchy hay a while ago. They would much rather sleep on a clean, soft, springy surface. Here, this is none of those things, but it'll do. Go make one at the workbench. There we go. Were you able to make that bed? Yep, got it right here. I didn't think it could look worse than the schematics. But here we are. Oh, I mean, excellent. You're doing so well. Better than mine back home. That's just sad. It is. That is sad. Well, hurry along and put it to good use. Make a bedroom and put the bed in it. Okay. Build room. Bedroom. So were you able to make that bedroom? Yes, sir. Stains and all. Brilliant. I almost prefer it to the dead tree I used to sleep in. You encourage weird. Alright now, this is the most important step. Humans always need to feed their false sense of superiority by having someone around that they can look down on. You sure seem to know a lot about that. So we're gonna need to make them feel welcome. By putting down a little table at the front of the house that tells them where to go. And a little black book to keep the records for the shark. Ah yes, here's how you make it. Quite straightforward, really. Alright, you've made it. Just put it down in the shed, and then it's time to rake in the dough. Crafting. Craft. And then, yeah, can I turn this? I can. Okay. Boom. Did you place the front desk? Yep, it's in there. It looks good. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a natural, Hank. Such a fast learner. It's not that great, it took me forever and there's barely anything in there. Are you even gonna like it? You sure know how to take a compliment. Oh, sorry. Thank you? Thank you? Sorry. Go talk to Sharky Boy. Tell him we got this joint ready. Nothing to lose, nothing. I'm not reading that again. Press the green button. Hello, we'd like to have some humans over. Congratulations, your premium property is now listed on the network. The time had come to unleash something both intriguing and unfortunate on Silver Valley. People. These dewy, mostly hairless creatures were a controversial topic in the neighborhood. Some thought they were godly beings, forging the world with their magic and machines. Mostly because they left behind food and other stuff that animals liked. Others would throw a fit of rage, calling them unqualified harbingers of doom. A bit dramatic if you asked, Hank. That is a little dramatic, I feel. I mean, at the very least, the phrasing makes it sound dramatic. All he knew for sure was what his mom always said. Keep your distance. So much for that. Yep. You can now start earning hardly life-changing income. Simply accept your first guest through your front desk and give them the experience of a lifetime. I got a human on the way. Congratulations, you are now on your way to financial independence. In actuality, you are much, much closer to financial ruin. But you have a head start. And that probably means something? In any case, make sure you keep up with guest demands, as they tend to become pickier and pickier. Sadly, an issue that technology hasn't been able to solve yet. Okay, now what do I do? Itchy fur just means more people to hang out with. Sleep tonight? Oh. Uh-oh, alert, alert. It looks like your premium property is lacking in the old P department. Hey, I don't... Prestige. Wow. That means that the decoration levels of your property aren't up to our low standards. It is ugly. But it looks just like my room. In order to attract more lucrative guests, just make your properties more appealing by adding non-essential, ornamental furniture and knickknacks. Guests go crazy for knickknacks. What an uncomfortable sentence. Raise the property prestige level to a satisfying degree before returning. There's nothing else, though. Oh there, big fella. Where did you come from? I live here. Where did you come from? Alright, enough with the questions. What are you after? That sure sounds like a question. Trash, junk, muck? I'm looking for something humans like, something that would make them feel more distinguished. Slop, scrap, rubble? No, I need something exquisite. That's where you're wrong, my colossal champion. Companion. Oh. I got what you need. You stumbled upon the most handsome curator of crap this side of the valley. There isn't one thing these animals throw away that I can't flip back at them. Great, let me just have a look in that dumpster. Not so fast, bozo. How do I know I can trust you? My, authoritative height. Be that as it may, we don't trade with just anyone off the street. My head would be in a gutter before noon. Although I do spend a lot of time down there. But you gotta be... Oh, I'll tell you what, there's a bus depot across the road. I can smell the stinky tuna from here. Find me a snack, then we can talk. Oh, wait, it's down there. Oh, oh. So, did you find any grub? Yeah, right here. Stale bread, crunchy cheese, week old mustard. That's all I could find. Just like Mom used to make. Alright, you brutish charmer. I'll let you buy my special selection of swill. And here, I'll even let you have this one for free. But anything else comes at a price. And I don't mean none of that stinking human stuff. I mean real valuables. Oh, so all the garbage. What does he want? So how come I seen you around here before? Oh, we used to come here all the time, dumpster diving. Oh really? Didn't take you for a criminal. No, it's not like that. My buddy Will always made me go. And it was only magazines and pamphlets, no bad stuff. Relax, my delinquent friend, I'm not gonna snitch if you ain't. Besides, haven't seen a lick of new humans around here for a while. Not since the couple that ran around after the... Not since the couple that ran around after the big inferno. Yeah, we used to never be allowed past the fence in the thicket. Now we walk around like we own the place. Never let anyone tell you that you don't. Anyways, humans coming back in droves, huh? That's pretty wild if you pull it off. And probably make a few new folk pissy in the process. Listen, I get plenty of demand, so my business revolves around supply. No humans, no garbage to sell back to them. And especially slim pickings if we don't get any of the rich-looking kind. They dump the best junk. I'll tell you what, since you're fixing up the old shed for him, how about you do the same for the kiosk up here? They used to flock around that place like raccoons to a burger wrapper. It's me, I am raccoons. I'm just getting the hang of it. This sounds a lot more complicated. Nah, this is a one and done deal. They just need a couple of things to keep them distracted. The beaver will know all about it. He was here when the place was built. Who knows what kinds of goods we'll have in the shop. Hello again, my child. I mean, my favorite apprentice. Don't worry, he's been calling me that all day. You get used to it. Oh, hello? Look, I have it on very good authority that the kiosk up there is our next best shot at getting more humans to come. Oh, you do you? And what authority is that exactly? Well... Oh, marvelous! The old travel kiosk was the jewel of Timber Crossing. It was one of the first things humans built here. Oh, so kinda like the pyramids? No, you'll actually find it's more of a rectangular, parallel... I don't even know what word that is. So I think we should spruce it up like we did with the shed. And that'll attract more humans and get us even more money, right, Will? Right. I still want to know how you came up with that. Oh, it's a brilliant idea as usual, my son, student. Yes, that's what I said. I take it back, you don't actually get used to it. Well, let's get started right away. Go in there and clear the place out of all the rubble. Then we'll get to building. Oh... So all clean? Yep, almost sparkling. Wonderful. Now if I remember everything correctly, there are a few things the humans looked for in the kiosk. I can make a couple, but I don't have everything I need to get them just right. There's a few oddities I need to get it all together. I'll need a bit of human literature. I've got a book back home we could use. There's also an old computer sitting under the tower in sawdust. Oh, and some sort of writing apparatus. I think the bus driver might have one in his little bus shack. Great, treasure hunt. Take your time, I'll put together everything else in the meantime. Well, hello there, bud. Aren't you a good-looking one? I haven't seen your likes around my buses before. I would argue you're the rarer sight. Oh, what a kind-looking bud you are. I'm Oliver, I run the buses here, if it wasn't evident. Look at me, of course it's not evident. Bears don't take the bus. Do you take the bus? I've been in a broken down tractor before, does that count? I don't see why you couldn't either. Ow. You know what? Do you think you could do me a solid, bud? I've got this letter I've been dying to send, but I can't just leave my buses. And there's not been any posts since, well, in years. You probably know these places better than I do. You think you could find your way to Sawdust and give this to Beanie for me. She usually hangs around the fire watchtower. Take. Oh. I hit my hand on the drawers that I've been sorting some Legos into, and it hurts. So much. I think I might have bruised my finger with that. Oh, and it's one of the worst fingers to have hurt too. Okay, I know it's going to hurt if I keep playing because it's my ring finger on my left hand, and I use that for WASD. And when I tried playing Minecraft the last time that I bruised fingers, it did not go very well. So I think I have to find a way to save. Is there a save options? No, this is settings options. I don't think there's a way to save. I may have to end up redoing like everything I did today. Or I just leave it up and I finish the day at some point. Cause I bet it's like it saves over the nights. Oh, but I'm probably not gonna be able to play, and I'm not even gonna try, so